Hey, it's Wednesday on One Life to Live, and Landview is still going live. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see what Roxy's got in store for Max. And did you see the look on Al's face when he saw Jen in that nightgown? And how is Nikki ever going to explain her crazy disco dancing to Chad? And then Taya Delgado shows up after all this time. And if Blair doesn't forgive Todd for lying about the baby, maybe Taya will be there with a shoulder to lean on, you know what I mean? Landview is crackling, and they're doing it live. So let's sit back and watch One Life to Live.
Mrs. Davidson?
Oh, well now, I didn't hear you come in, did I?
No wonder. You got that boombox cranked up to like 6.5 on the Richter scale.
Yes, well, I really love this song. Don't you?
Mrs. Davidson, I don't know you all that well, but are you having some kind of a nervous breakdown?
What are you doing here?
I had to come.
No, you didn't. Please, just go before Christian comes back.
First, I have to tell you something, okay? It could really change things.
Go home.
Look, this will only take a minute, okay? And then if you want me to leave, you want me to go, I will go. Fine, okay?
Why are you doing this?
Because it's important.
To you, maybe.
No, to you mostly. It's about Christian.
What about him?
Him and Natalie. So Al's here.
That's what I said.
In Vegas.
Well, it sure looks like Vegas to me.
Who told you this?
Nobody. Look, I was at the Landview airport, and I saw him there, and I tried to call you, but I couldn't, so I followed him.
All the way from Landview? Why?
Well, Christian, you've been a really good friend to me. And after I helped Al keep Jen away from you, I kind of feel like I owe you one.
So where's Al now?
I don't know. I lost him.
Well, we know why he's here. I had to go find Jen.
Not so fast, my friend. Now, you done mess with the king. Nobody messes with the king.
Oh, you're sure looking down in the dumps, Maximilian.
And you're here. Coincidence? You be the judge.
Ah, come on. I saw that sourpuss at the craps table.
You know, you and I would get along a lot better if we ignored each other completely.
Ah, come on, Maxie.
Max.
Max. You know, there's got to be a real good reason why the two of us are here in Vegas. What's we call it?
Regrettable.
No, man, it's destiny. So you're going to tell Roxy what's bugging you, or I'm going to bug you until you tell me?
My son hates my guts, okay? You happy now?
Okay, all right, I hear you. And I know exactly how you feel.
RJ.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, let me get this straight. Carlotta saw that notice from the collection agency?
Yeah, the one that says I owe $50,000 on my credit card. You brought it to me, remember?
Oh, yeah. I was worried my daughter was some kind of wingnut. I mean, incurring that kind of debt.
But then I explained to you how it was all a mistake.
Yes, which was a big relief, believe me.
Yes, and then I had to go to class.
Yeah, that's the way I remember it.
But not before leaving a copy of Antonio's award-winning paper for Mrs. Vega.
Do you want to tell me where you're going with all of this?
I left you alone in my office with that bill and the envelope from Mrs. Vega.
Okay, now I feel like I'm being accused. If there's something you're trying to suggest, why not just come right out and say it?
Because if it's true, I want to hear it from you. That bill has Mrs. Vega thinking I'm some kind of shopaholic. Now, the last time I saw it, it was with you. How did it get in the hands of Mrs. Vega?
Taya, I can't believe it's really you.
Who else would tell us to shut up?
Who else needs it as much as you do? What were you two fighting about?
Oh, just a little disagreement. So, what brings you here to Landview? We thought you'd never come back. Not after what happened between you and Todd Manning.
Anything. You said you could forgive me for anything, but you can't forgive me for this?
No.
Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how, Todd.
So what, you didn't mean it when you said it?
I meant every word of it. But I never thought that you could do anything this horrible, Todd. You took my baby away from me, and then you came back and told me that he was dead.
I brought him back to you, didn't I?
Yeah, after I told him it was yours, but first you put me through a living hell, Todd. Do you know that I blamed myself for that child dying? And you bringing him back doesn't take away the scars that it left?
Look, I'm...
What? Oh, wait a minute. Let me guess. You're sorry.
Yeah, okay. Doesn't that make everything okay now? All right, look, it's the biggest lie I ever told you. But since then, I have been honest with you about everything else.
You've told me the truth since then.
Yep. And from now on, I'll tell the truth too.
Okay, Todd? The truth. If I had never told you that you were really Jack's father, would you ever have told me that he was alive?
A nervous breakdown? Well, I don't know what on earth you could mean by that, Brad.
Chad, Mrs. Davidson. Chad Bennett?
Oh, goodness, yes, of course, Chad. How could I possibly forget that? It's such a masculine name, isn't it? Chad.
Thanks.
Chad, how did you get in here?
I rang the bell a few times, but there was no answer. But I could hear your music. Everyone in Landview could. So I let myself in, and I followed the music, and here I am.
Oh, really? And what did you want to see me about?
Oh, I didn't. Actually, I'm here to see Jessica.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I promised Jessica I'd give her these notes from class.
How thoughtful. Now, about this so-called nervous breakdown?
No offense, Mrs. Davidson.
Oh, none taken.
It's just that with your hair and your makeup and the dancing and the dress and the beer, it just sort of seemed to me like,
Like what? Like I'm a different person?
Well, yeah, sort of.
Guess what, Chad? I am.
Huh?
I am a whole different person.
You are?
You think you're looking at Victoria Davidson. You're not.
Oh. Cool. I'm gonna take off now, so...
Actually, I don't think I can let you go quite yet.
You can't?
No. No, not until you and I get something straight.
Uh-huh. And that would be...
You cannot tell a living soul about seeing me like this.
Why not, Mrs. Davidson? Or whoever you are.
I'm just in the neighborhood for a little while. I'm doing some legal work for a charity foundation, and they're having a big meeting in Philly.
And so you came to visit us. I'm so glad.
I would never pass up the opportunity to stop by and see the Vegas.
I'd be very upset with you if you had.
Still, it must be hard being back here.
So, what were you two arguing about?
R.J. again and Antonio dating his daughter.
RJ has a daughter?
Yeah, no one knew except RJ's brother Hank. Even RJ didn't know.
Well, why are you dating her? What?
Well, she's beautiful and she's smart and she's amazing, and I'm so glad that I am.
But Antonio would never have dated her if he knew that she was his daughter. But she's beautiful.
Sounds wonderful.
So, brings you to Landview? You stay for a while?
Yeah.
sounds like you're about as happy with Antonio seeing RJ's daughter as you were with me seeing RJ.
Well, at least you came to your senses and dumped him.
Well, maybe it would have been better if I hadn't. Because if I hadn't, I'd still be with him, and I wouldn't have made the biggest mistake of my life. Going back to Todd.
The truth, Todd. Come on, you promised me the truth. If I had never told you that you were really Jack's father, would you have ever told me that he was still alive?
Yeah, but you did tell me, so what difference does it make?
It makes all the difference in the world, Todd. Now, let me put it to you this way. If you still thought that Jack was Max's son, would you have ever told me the truth? That's what I thought. You're not sorry for what you did. You're just sorry that I found out.
All right, look, maybe what I did isn't the smartest thing in the world, and maybe people could say that it was wrong.
Oh, and cruel and evil.
Yeah, those things too. But listen.
But what, Todd? What?
I really love what we have, you know? I need our family, you and Star.
Family,
and Jack.
we don't have a family, Todd. We never did.
Sure we did.
No. It was a lie. One big, fat lie.
Okay, look, I lied. I admit that. But you and I, we lie to each other all the time, Blair.
You must just think I'm the stupidest person in this whole world.
No. I mean, you're a little emotional, maybe.
Those
but...
clues right under my nose. Right under my nose. I was too busy living in this dream world.
It's not a dream world. It's a real world for us.
Todd, I wanted so much to believe in what we had. I loved you so much. And I wanted to believe that you loved me too. Yeah, but you know what? It was all a dream.
No, it doesn't.
All dream and it's gone.
Look, all you gotta do now is just give me another chance.
It's too late, Todd, because you killed that dream. Just like you killed my baby in Mexico.
I didn't kill... See, that's the thing. I don't get it. What's the big deal? It's not like the baby's even really dead.
Okay, you know what? Now you have to leave. I want you to go.
Go where?
I don't care where you go, Todd. Just go. Get the hell out of my life. I never want to see you again.
You don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear your voice.
Okay, look, you're upset.
No,
and
I
really,
mean
don't
it,
blame-
Todd. I mean it. I swear to God, if you don't leave right this minute, I will call the cops, and I will tell them exactly what you did.
They already know.
Well, then you just better hurry.
You can't do this to me.
You? I didn't do this to you, Todd. You did this to yourself. Now go! Go! Just go! 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 Go!
What I'm wearing is a disguise.
Disguise. Uh-huh.
Yes, a disguise. And you can't seriously believe that I would dress like this if I didn't absolutely have to, do you?
Why do you absolutely have to dress like that?
Because I am going undercover for the banner. I need this outfit to blend in.
That outfit's gonna blend in? Where?
The rave scene.
The rave scene? Isn't that sort of over?
Well, I don't know what you call it now, whatever it is. I'm doing an expose on illegal drug use at the Landview party scene. And I can't very well do that as Victoria Davidson, so...
Well, the rave scene is real contemporary. Aren't you a little...
What?
Mature for the rave scene?
Do you mean old?
No, not old. Just older.
Oh, good. Very good, yes, very good. You do know what they say, Chad. You're just as young as you feel. And that makes me about 21. Besides, maybe you could help me out a little.
How?
Well, you could give me a crash course in the current slang or teach me some of those dance moves. You said you were interested in journalism, right?
Yes, but...
Okay, you're hired. Why don't you call me at my office? Maybe we can, work something out.
Do you mean money?
You got a problem with money?
No, only not having enough of it.
Well then, kid, you are in luck because I pay top dollar for someone that I can trust. Can I trust you to keep this between us?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Good, good. You know what? I'll be in touch.
Right. And don't forget to tell Jessica about the notes.
What notes?
Those notes.
Oh, yeah, those notes. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for bringing them by.
No problem.
Now, you see, that is a damn shame. Because I could teach that kid so much about journalism. So much for having a night to myself.
Hey, Maxie, don't forget I got kids, too. You know what they got in common?
What?
They can't stand me.
Oh. So what do you do about it?
I don't do nothing about it. You know, I just don't let it bother me. You know, Al hates you. Big freaking deal. You know, you can't let it get underneath your skin.
Yeah, but it does a lot.
Well, that's the difference between you and me.
Hopefully there's more than one. Listen, I'm in a lousy mood, so if you will excuse me.
Surely I can do something to cheer you up.
I'd rather stay depressed.
Well, you know, maybe we could grab some bar snacks, a free drink, 2, 3 maybe, then hit the craps table.
I don't gamble.
You don't gamble?
No.
Hey, are you kidding me? I've seen you.
I don't gamble anymore.
Oh, really? All of a sudden you're allergic to dice?
But it's just not for me, okay?
Then, Max, what the hell are you doing in Vegas? I mean, that's like showing up naked to a costume party. Hey, I've seen you, and you are a high roller. Come on, let's make some money.
Look! I've got a gambling problem, okay?
Get your hands off of me.
Well, not till I get my money, Sonny.
What money?
The money you won gambling at my slot machine. See, I've been working that baby all day, and I just stepped away for a minute to get some more quarters.
So?
So your jackpot, that's my jackpot. You be playing my machine.
I don't have time for this, man.
Oh. Look, just give me the bread, Fred.
All right. What do you say we split it? 50-50. How's that?
Who do you think you are? My manager, Colonel Parker? Huh? Look, it's my money, and I want it all.
It's all for me. Forget about it.
It's time for the jailhouse rock. Now, give it room now. I'm gonna set the dogs loose on that.
Christian and Natalie are seeing each other behind your back.
That is not true.
It is true. I saw them in a student union together.
So?
So, Jen, he was all over her. That's what I was trying to tell you at the airport.
And you had to come all the way to Las Vegas to tell me that.
Yeah, I had to tell you that. I mean, come on, the guy's cheating on you.
What do you think we came here for?
To get married.
That's not true.
It is true. Listen, I overheard you guys talking in the casino, okay?
So you were spying on us?
What choice did I have? Look, I can't let Christian hurt you.
You are the one hurting me right now saying these things to me.
Sometimes the truth hurts, okay? But lies hurt a hell of a lot worse, Jen.
And you would be the expert on that, wouldn't you?
I guess I had that coming.
This is hurting both of us. If you care about me at all, just go.
I do care about you, Jen. Why do you think that I'm here? I still love you, Jen.
And down goes Frazier. The hits, they just keep on coming.
Carrie, you're not saying that I put it in there. I mean, why would I do something like that?
To make Mrs. Vega think I was in debt, to try to turn her against me?
Why would I do something like that?
I'm not sure. Maybe to cause trouble for Antonio and me, to try to put an end to our relationship?
Now, it sounds like you've got it all figured out.
Yeah, I think I do.
The only problem with that is that I'm the one who's been supportive of this relationship with the detective.
Yes, you have.
Look, it's Carlotta, Mrs. Vega, that's been rude to you and openly against this.
And that's worked out just great for you, hasn't it? You got to look like the good guy. Got to keep your hands clean. You just let other people do your dirty work. Other people like Carlotta Vega, like Shauna Quinlan.
Shauna? Is this about those bogus charges she brought against you?
Unless there's something else I don't know about.
Carrie, you flunked that brat because she doesn't use her brain. Now, she didn't need me to come up with some reason to want to get back at you.
You could have given her the idea.
I did no such thing, and I told you that.
And I believed you. I believed you about a lot of things. Was I right to, or has my own father been lying to me all along?
Back to being the bore, Victoria. Oh, man, all I wanted was one night to myself. One night just to cut loose and be me, Nikki Smith, party animal. Oh, and that gorgeous kid drops right in my lap. And what do I have to be? I gotta be Vicky. At least I got one night away from her whiny family.
Sis! Oh, you gotta help me. My whole life is falling apart.
I felt pretty safe coming to the diner. This was never one of Todd's favorite hangouts.
Yeah, well, probably because there's a church nearby.
Don't know. It's all right, Carlotta. I'm the last person in the world to defend my ex-husband. I know him too well. That's why I'm just popping in and out of town before I run into him. I still can't believe you ever fell for a man like that. My heart overruled my brains. I liked RJ a lot, too.
Yes, and I was praying for you every day.
I gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, I have a lot of work to do.
Sure you can't stay with us? We can catch up in the evenings.
I already have a room in the hotel, but I promise to come by tomorrow and say goodbye, okay? Hey, do me a favor.
Sure, what?
Give Tonio a break. Carrie sounds great.
Dios te bendiga. Tonia's pretty wonderful, huh?
Yeah, and smart, too. Mommy, look, you liked Carrie before this whole credit card nonsense. Now you can like her again. She doesn't owe any money. It was a mistake.
You're right. I wish I'd never set my eyes on that stupid notice. By the way, how did that thing end up in the envelope in the first place?
Carrie, you're my daughter. I love you.
Your point being?
Look, however Carlotta got her hands on this notice, she judged you before she had all the facts. Now, is that how you want to go through your life with Antonio and his family, always on trial? Believe me, it's no way to live.
As far as Mrs. Vega knew, this notice was the facts. She had every right to be upset. She's not the bad guy here.
No, of course not. And I am?
Through all the misunderstandings I've had with Antonio's mother, he never once let it come between us, not once. So if somebody was thinking that it would, that person would be wrong.
Can't you just see this from my side? I mean, you're my daughter, and your boyfriend lies about me, he hates me, his whole family does.
They've tried changing their minds. About you, not about me. All these dirty tricks, they stop right here. Is that clear?
Carrie, you're my daughter. I love you. I'm just thinking of what's best for you.
And you're my father, and I love you too. So don't do this. Don't make me make a choice. It might not be the one you're hoping for.
What's the matter, huh? What's the matter? What's wrong, sweetie? What's wrong?
Jack's getting a little fussy. I think he wants his mother.
My boy. Yes, you are. You're my beautiful boy.
Mrs. Manning, are you all right?
Come here. Yeah, you come here to your mommy. Oh, Jack. Hey.
Mrs. Manning.
I love you. I love you so much. I miss you so much. It's gonna be okay now. Everything's gonna be all right. I got you back in my arms. Everything's gonna be all right. Oh, beautiful boy, let me look at you. It's okay. Oh, God. How did your daddy ever do that? How could he ever take you away from me?
You're not gonna believe what happened.
Jeez, you look terrible. I mean, really terrible.
Gee, thanks.
Hey, you told Blair the baby was dead. It wasn't dead. Now she knows.
Who told you?
Bo.
Bo? Surprised I'm not in jail already.
Oh, come on. You don't know that's going to happen.
Oh, no, that's what's gonna happen. I'm just sure he's, sprucing up my jail cell now, making sure I don't have any toilet paper.
You know what you need?
Yeah, a country with no extradition treaty.
No, beer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Hmm?
You're trying to soften me up for this lecture that's coming. You know, you can skip it. I know how it goes.
Todd, you blew it.
Yeah, here we go.
By getting caught.
What? No, naughty Todd. You shouldn't have been bad to Blair and told her about the dead baby.
Life is complicated, Todd. And you do what you gotta do to get through it all. Sometimes people get hurt. And that's the way it is.
You don't need to tell me that.
Hey, you gave Blair the baby back, didn't you?
As soon as I found out that he was mine.
Yeah. So in the long run, nobody got hurt, right?
That's what I kept saying to Blair, but she wouldn't forgive me. She just kept... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something's wrong here.
What?
You're agreeing with me.
So what?
You never agree with me. What's wrong with you? Like some really bad science fiction movie where Vicky's been possessed by alien Vicky Pod people. What's the matter? Your DID come back?
Todd, you are so impossible.
Oh, no. You're back.
Well, I never left.
I knew it was too good to be true. So how come you were sticking up for me for what I did to Blair?
Well, I simply thought that if you heard your own philosophy coming back at you, you would realize how totally appalling it is.
Appalling? Yeah, no, okay. Really, it was too good to last.
Todd, how many times have I told you?
I don't know, but I really hope that this is the last time.
You told a mother her baby was dead. How hideous is that? Our children, they're our treasures.
So I hid my treasure for a little while.
This is really nothing to joke about.
You should see Blair. I've never seen her like this.
Well, I'm not in the slightest surprised, am I? I mean, you should have listened to me. You have totally destroyed your marriage. She will never forgive you now.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
Are you kidding? It's much worse. This is right up there with something Victor Lord would have done.
Okay, mentioning our father at a time like this, that's really a low blow.
Well, you want a different answer? Ask a different person.
But I did. Guess I was wrong.
I must be slipping. I almost feel sorry for him.
Max, you got a gambling problem?
Yes. Thank you.
What kind?
Oh, you know, the usual. Once I start, I can't stop.
Oh, hey. Well, then I guess I got a gambling problem, too. And a drinking problem and a smoking problem.
No, in other words, you're an addict.
Hell no, I'm just trying to have a good time. You know, nowadays, when you have a little bit of fun, they say it's an addiction. They're even saying there's such a thing as a sex addiction. And I think I'm going to try that, too. All right, I knew I'd say something to cheer you up.
You're one of a kind, Roxanne. I'll give that to you.
And I'm going to take it, too. You know, you can't let yourself get all beat up. I mean, look at where you are.
Yeah, where am I?
You're in Vegas, man.
Oh.
A whole city of folks doing just one thing.
Yeah, trying to empty my wallet.
Yeah, and having a hell of a good time doing it, too. You know, we're about 12 paces from the closest craps table. And I think That's my kind of 12-step program.
Well, thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, watch it! You
Manning.
watch it. That's nice. You shave in the dark?
What's the matter, RJ? You having a bad hair day?
No, no. But I understand you have trouble getting it up in the morning.
Oh, I get it. You woke up on the wrong side of the dread.
Shut up! Shut up!
Mr. Manning, is everything all right?
Everything's just peachy, Nigel.
Your son's still doing well, I trust?
Yeah, Jack's good. Jack's doing great.
Then,
Blair knows.
about...
About everything. The truth about Jack. She knows that Jack's really her son, and she knows that the baby that I told her was dead isn't really dead.
Oh, dear. How?
Doesn't really matter now, does it?
No, I suppose not. She's not happy.
No. She hates me. And I'm gonna lose my children.
Oh, sir, surely not. But you love her, and Lord knows you love those children, and she'll see that.
I don't think so.
Oh, give it time, sir.
Time heals all wounds, eh, Nigel?
Well, not all, but many.
Not this one. What are you doing here, anyway? Shouldn't you be off somewhere kissing up to Asa? That is what you do, isn't it?
That's what I'm paid to do.
So what are you doing here?
I'm buying him coffee beans. His latest addiction, the Sumatran espresso.
Go away, will you? Just go away.
Indeed. I know how dark it seems just now, Mr. Manning, sir, but don't despair. Things change. That's all I really know about life. Even when everything seems at its very bleakest, something turns up. Something changes. Something will change for you, too. Just hang on. It will. You'll see.
No, you listen to me. Professor Reynolds wrote you and called you, and you're still hitting her up for the 50 grand. Clear it up by tomorrow morning. Listen, we have some brand new consumer fraud laws here in Lambview. Fines, jail terms, the works. And the DA is just dying to try them out. Hey, you heard all that?
Yes, I did. And if I would have known it'd be that easy to fix, I would have told you about it a long time ago. You had me scared.
Sorry. So where you been?
RJ.
Everything okay?
Well, maybe not okay, but at least clear.
Well, on this end, too. Mommy realized it was a terrible mistake, and she's gonna apologize.
A mistake. Misunderstandings. There's been a lot of those lately. But not about what matters.
Hmm? And what's that?
You have to ask.
Guess not.
Oh, no, Roxanne. No matter how depressed I am about Al, gambling is not the answer. Drinking is.
It's not supposed to be the answer. It's supposed to make you forget the question. All right. Give me those. Least you can do is blow in my bones.
Oh, what the hell?
All right. Okay. Do this for Mama.
Hey, nice throw!
Nice! Oh, my bones are hot tonight. In fact, they're sizzling. Okay, give me them bones. Are you gonna place a bet? Or what?
Oh, man, this is the worst thing to happen to me since the Beatles. Cell block ain't been made that can hold me, you know it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's only this golf ball in the back of my head that hurts.
What happened exactly?
Well, it all started when I hit the jackpot in one of the slot machines downstairs.
You hit the jackpot?
Yeah, but the only problem is that our Elvis over there had been playing the machine all day. He figured the money was his. I even offered to give him half.
Yeah, well, I saw him stomp off. I guess he followed you.
Yeah, then he knocked me over the head with something.
He was standing over you with a steak knife, about to stab you.
You were the one that screamed, right?
Yeah.
Thought I heard something.
And then Al saved your life.
Missed. I gotta get rid of these before somebody else decides to drop in. Poor old Todd, huh? Except I almost blew it with Todd. It's getting too damn hard keeping up this Queen Victoria act. I gotta ditch the hubby. Fast. Missed. Hey. Well, here's to you, Bo Buchanan. You got a date with destiny. And that's me.
What? I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I heard you crying in Mexico. You were crying for me, weren't you? You were crying for me. Well, you don't have to cry anymore, beautiful boy. Because I'm right here and I'm never, ever going to leave you. Hush. Little baby, don't say a word. Because your mama's going to buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, your mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring don't shine, your daddy's gonna break this little heart of mine. Heart of mine.